War doesn't always start with an explosion. Sometimes it starts with a whisper, a promise, a goodbye, or the quiet sound of a train leaving the station. In the summer of 1942, a young soldier named Elliot Carter left his home in the countryside of England. He was 21. He carried a small notebook, a pocket watch from his father, and a letter from the girl he loved. She had written only one line: "Come back to me when the sun rises again." Elliot smiled every time he read it. He believed that no war could last forever. Months passed. The fields turned to mud, and laughter became silence. Elliot fought in France, a land torn apart by fear and fire. At night, when the fighting stopped, he wrote in his notebook, "Dear Anna, the stars here look the same as at home. Maybe you're looking at them too." He and his friend, Private James Miller, often shared their dreams during the rare moments of calm. James wanted to open a bakery after the war. Elliot wanted to become a teacher. They promised each other that if one didn't make it home, the other would visit their family and tell them their story. One morning before dawn, the sky exploded with fire. Enemy shells rained down. Elliot's unit was ambushed. The screams, the smoke, the fear. Everything happened too fast. James was hit in the leg and fell behind a broken wall. Elliot ran back, bullets flying past his head. "Get up, James. We have to move." "I can't," James whispered. "Leave me, Eli." "Go." But Elliot refused. He dragged James through the mud, one step at a time. Another shell exploded nearby, throwing them both to the ground. Elliot felt a burning pain in his chest. Then everything went dark. When Elliot opened his eyes, the battle was over. Smoke covered the sky like a black curtain. He looked around. The world was silent again. James was gone. Elliot tried to stand, but the wound was too deep. He reached into his pocket and pulled out the letter. It was torn, covered in blood, but the words were still there. "Come back to me when the sun rises again." He smiled weakly. He could already feel the warmth of the morning sun on his face. For the last time, he whispered her name. "Anna." Then he closed his eyes. 20 years after the war, an old woman walked through a quiet field in France. In her hand, she held a yellowed letter in a small pocket watch. She stopped in front of a white cross marked Elliot Carter, 1921 to 1943. The wind was gentle. The sun was rising. Anna placed the letter at the base of the cross and whispered, "You kept your promise, my love. The sun has risen again." The light touched her face, just as it had touched his on that final morning. And for a brief moment, it felt like he was there, smiling beside her.